Hello, all of you professional gamers out there in the world. I am MegaAmpster, and welcome to just a quick little video I wanted to make regarding some news related to Sonic. We gotta have some Sonic content on this channel. We gotta do it. I love Sonic. Gotta cover it here. I had some thoughts on this. Most of this information came out yesterday or within the last week, just to clarify. So a bit late to the game on this, but I wanted to talk about it now, just to kind of get my thoughts on it. Now, if you all remember about, let me look up the actual date, but I want to say it was about a year ago, like end of May, I want to say, where Sega had what they called a Sonic Central presentation. Yeah, I see the date right now. May 27th of last year, 2021, is when they had this Sonic Central, they called it. Pretty much a Nintendo Direct, all focused on Sonic stuff. We got the announcement of Sonic Origins. We got, I mean, pretty much we had known about Sonic Prime, that Netflix show that's coming out at some point. We had known a little bit about it at that point, but there wasn't really any confirmation from Sega, I don't believe. So we got it first. Just a quick little video from, I want to say, from like the artists or the makers of the show about that. And that's also when they announced Sonic Frontiers. Very, very small teaser. That was even before what we got at the Game Awards of 2021. But they had this whole presentation they put together, announced these few things, and then at the very end of the Sonic Central, they said, "Stay tuned for more. Like we'll have more of these." I'm pretty sure I could even do right now. Let's just pull it up right here because I got this up on the um, YouTube here. I'm actually kind of curious. I feel like they specifically mentioned it. Let's watch this for a little bit. So, okay. They didn't say specifically any Sonic Centrals later on, but they said a lot of announcements throughout the year. So, okay, disregard the last part I said. I just wanted to check. However, there have been a lot of things going on in the last week specifically about potentially some Sonic news that could be coming up that honestly makes me, and I know a lot of other people have had this opinion too, it makes me think it's been, what, 11 months since the Sonic Central. They only had this one. Like, why not do it again? Why do they not have more? They're worried about announcements. I mean, things get delayed and, the pandemic and everything. I'm sure they probably had more announcements planned. They still had quite a few with, the Frontiers updates. We're just hearing about Sonic Origins now, though, and not from Sega specifically, but from some leaks that have been happening. I'm sure if you're following Sonic, you've probably seen this. Um, Very recently, was this yesterday? This was yesterday morning. Some new key art for Sonic Origins being the collection of, the classic games, Sonic 1 through 3 CD. I want to say it's Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. I want to say are both in there. And we have some key art via the PlayStation Store. Love this key art, by the way. I love this art style that they've been going with since Mania. It looks great for classic Sonic. But this key art just leaked that was via the PlayStation Store, as well as this earlier tweet also from yesterday about the PC version of this game being rated in South Korea. And I want to say there was something today about Australia getting the rating as well. Clearly, something is gearing up for Sonic Origins, and it's probably inevitable that we're going to hear about this. Like, yeah, ratings. I feel like I always get the ratings and trademarks mixed up. Trademarks could literally be anything. Companies just renew trademarks just to keep the name and not let anybody else get those names. But ratings are usually pretty solid indicators of stuff that will come eventually later, it seemed like. I mean, the Castlevania Advance Collection, same thing happened with that. I want to say it got rated, then a few months later, we saw it in that Nintendo Direct. So I feel like we are inbound for some kind of announcement related to Sonic Origins, maybe a release date. I assume it's still coming this year. Um, I mean, it's a Sonic Classic Collection. Why wouldn't it? Unless there's more troubles with Sonic 3 and Knuckles than we originally thought, because I think that's the one that would hold anything back. But there's clearly some stuff going on here. Also got an E rating when Xbox recently posted Sonic 2 footage. Interesting. Um, oh, that's funny. Okay. But yeah, like clearly there's when there's smoke there's fire. So something seems to be going on here. But then not only this isn't the only Sonic thing we've heard. Related to Sonic Prime, like I mentioned earlier, that Netflix show that's supposedly coming out this year. Um, that's been rated. This was also yesterday. Yesterday there was so much Sonic news yesterday, and it wasn't even from Sega. It was just all these different leaks and stuff that's coming out. Netflix's upcoming Sonic Prime animated series has been rated as TV Y7, so for 7 years and older on the site. So clearly there's something going on. I think Netflix might have taken this down. There was some announcement last month where they were talking about Sonic Prime still coming this year. I think that was removed though, so who knows? But like This was just announced yesterday, so there's clearly a lot of Sonic stuff going on. And I literally just found this tweet as of recording this video. Aaron Weber, who I don't think I want to say I mean, he definitely used to be the Sonic team, like Sega social media manager. I want to say he kind of took a step back from it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I want to say that happened a few years back, but lots to talk about soon. But first, go see Sonic 2 movie. Does this specifically, when he says lots to talk about soon, I mean, this could be reading too much into things. So take this with an absolute grain of salt. Take all of this with a grain of salt. Like, yeah, things are happening behind the scenes clearly, but who knows when we'll actually hear officially from Sega and Sonic Team about this. But it seems like maybe there could be stuff related to, um, related to the Sonic, anything Sonic. And I feel like we could see separate announcements of, oh, Sonic Origins coming out at this point. Later on, we'll see, oh, Sonic Prime, the whole Netflix show. But why do these separate announcements when you clearly have a Sonic Central format all ready to go? Like, they had this done like almost a year ago at this point. Why not do another one of those? And there's all these little things that are clearly going on behind the scenes that are kind of adding up. Also, Sonic Frontiers, I mean, we haven't heard about that game since the Game Awards like 4.5 months ago. That game is supposedly coming out holiday of this year. We haven't heard anything about that at all since then. And I feel like they're going to want to promote this game at some point. And here's another thing. E3, right? The ESA has officially said E3, not even a digital platform, not even a digital format for it, is happening this year. So it seems like publishers will probably want to still do their own kind of presentation. I mean, a lot of them did last year. There's really no need for E3 this year. Sometimes, like Sega last year, did their own thing. Sometimes Sega would be thrown into some of these other company presentations, but if they have this format and E3 is definitely not happening, just why not have, they don't even have to announce it in June when E3 normally would be. Nintendo probably will still have their usual direct then just because it's almost tradition at this point. But with Sega, it's like they could announce this stuff whenever they want, but why not have this kind of Sonic Central format? Sonic Origins, clearly something's going on with that. We'll probably hear about that within the next couple of months at the very least. Sonic Frontiers, we should probably hear more about that game and how that's progressing. If that's going to get delayed to next year, I don't know. It literally could at this point. I would not be surprised. But also the Sonic Prime Netflix show. That's stuff is going on behind the scenes. I think that's still dated for this year, I want to say. I don't think there will be any Sonic movie related stuff or Sonic movie universe stuff like the Knuckles side show. I'm pretty sure Jeff Fowler, the director of the Sonic movies, I'm pretty sure he said like that's way early. Like they've barely gotten anything off the ground with that. So that's probably super early on, which makes sense. The Sonic movie too. I mean, it's probably a separate team making the show. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but it's like it makes sense that is probably pretty early on and also would not appear here because this is still focused mainly on the movie universe is kind of its own thing. Like Paramount manages that stuff, whereas you have the Sonic Prime Netflix show, which isn't necessarily managed by like Sonic Team, for example, but it's still endorsed by Sega. It seems like that Sega would probably want to package all these Sonic announcements together because if there's one thing about Sonic fans is that we eat all this media up. The IDW comics, the movies, the Netflix shows, of course, the games, the merchandise. There's so much of this we love to see, and kind of I think all Sonic fans would be excited for all these kinds of announcements. I know that might be generalizing a little bit, but I think that seems to be true. And if they have this organized format, have like a 10-15 minute long video of just updates for all these games. I feel like we could definitely be coming in hot for one of these. So whether that's this month, I mean, maybe they could literally do next month and just have it be the year. It has 1 million views. Wow, I'm surprised. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. I think it makes a lot of sense. So I just wanted to make a quick video just kind of talking about why I think this could be the case. And at the very least, we will hear about Sonic Origins relatively soon. I think for sure. I think they're going to have to talk more about Sonic Frontiers at some point, whether it's a delay or actual new news. But Sonic Origins for sure, like finally we'll be hearing more about this because we haven't heard anything officially since the Sonic Central last year. So I think it'll be good to hear about this. I don't know if I'm going to get it just because I've played these games so many times. I know this will never happen, but I would eat this shit up if they had Knuckles Chaotix in there because that game's never been re-released. It was originally supposed to be part of the Gems collection on GameCube, but it's never been re-released. And like I tried to emulate that game years ago, and like it's not a very good game, but for preservation's sake, it would just be cool to have. So then again, if it is like a Taxman version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like the mobile games, and really brought up, Especially after I haven't played the mobile versions, but I loved the re-release of Sonic CD. Like that significantly made the game better. And I already love Sonic 3 and Knuckles as it is, so if they can make that game better, like yeah, like that's kind of tempting. It's really Sonic 3 and Knuckles that I'm here for. Also, yeah, it is both of them including them. That's good to know. But anyways, I think that's gonna do for this video. Just a quick update on why I think Sonic Central could happen. I'm not saying like relatively soon. I have no experience. It's all a grain of salt. But like I think within the next couple months, we could definitely see a Sonic Central with, I mean, several announcements. Like I said, they've got even, besides the movie universe stuff, which probably won't be there, they've got Sonic Origins, they've got the Netflix show, they've got Sonic Frontiers, all of these which they talked about at the last Sonic Central. And they can mention the IDW comics, they can mention merchandise and all that stuff. So I think there's plenty here to have another. It's only like it's under 15 minutes. Like they could easily have another presentation along this sorts. Just premiere the video like last time, and if they do, hey, I will be here for a live reaction. Well, not live. Well, you know what I mean, like recorded reaction, not because it's not a live stream, but was it a live stream? Maybe it was. I don't know. It was premiered. Okay, there we go. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much if you did watch, if you somehow watched through my rambling on here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you think there could be a Sonic Central or if you're excited for any of these particular announcements, especially Sonic Origins. Seems like something's cooking with that. But anyways, thank you so much again, and I will catch you all on the next video or live stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.